Hey everyone, it's me, Aaron Collins. This is another rendition of me addressing worldly issues in a godly way. Hope everyone's doing well. It's the weekend, at home chilling. It's pretty decent outside. Just one of those days. Whatever you decide to do on the weekend, just be careful doing it. Have fun. Be careful doing it. Be safe. Want everyone to make it home. Make it back to your families. Make it back to your loved ones. Yeah. Anyway, everyone, I think I said this is another rendition of me addressing world issues in God's way. Oh, I said that, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did say that. Yesterday, I saw a live stream, Philip from the Elias Show, and it was a panel discussion he had with Cynthia G and a comedian named Alicia Cooper. And the live stream went pretty well. It was nice. It was a panel, a lot of questions. Phil had a series of questions that he asked both participants, to which they both answered. And it went on pretty well. Phil was real strict. He moderated, kept the time. He gave each participant, I forget how many minutes to answer each question. But it went pretty much like kind of like like at the inauguration when they asked each candidate what they plan to do, something kind of in that vein. And it was, like I said, it went pretty well. When I was watching the stream, I was looking at some of the people in the comments in the chat, and some of them were saying things like, and by the way, the mods were on it too. So shout out to all the mods. But anyway, some of the comments, people were saying things like, "Doubt this was going to be a debate. Let's debate each other." And people, it's like some people just wanted Sin and Alicia to debate each other. They wanted them to go in on each other. Now, one thing we know, I'm sure I've listened to Sin several times. I know Cynthia G. She's very quick witted, very intelligent. She's very well versed in her subject matter, and she's got a sharp mind. That was my first meeting yesterday, first time being introduced to Alicia Cooper. On the other hand, I understand she's a comedian, I hear. But yesterday, she was also just as quick witted. She was knowledgeable about all the questions that Phil threw out. Matter of fact, she went as far as to even agree with Sin and a lot of the questions that she answered. And likewise, Sin agreed with Alicia in a lot of the questions. But the thing is people were wanting them to go in on each other, wanting to debate, which brings me to the topic of this commentary. Why is it that, and I noticed this, that some of us as a people always want us to go bad on one another? Why do we want us to the other one to go in? It's like we love drama, and I noticed that about us. And I'm not saying it's not in other people, but I notice it mostly in us because I'm from the black community, and I've seen a lot of that in the black community. We're so quick to want to promote drama, promote disagreements. It's like we can never agree. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with people. We don't always have to agree with each other. But how come we just can't do it peacefully and respectfully? Why is it that anytime when people have disagreements, and it wasn't a debate actually, it was like I said, it was a panel where Phil was asking questions of both Asila, I keep calling her Asila, Alicia, and Cynthia. But some people just wanted them to go in, and why? That's the question. Why do some of us want us to, why do some of us like drama? And you know, the thing about it, the sad part about it, obviously everyone that was on that panel, I mean on that chat, well, you would think that majority of them were so-called black consciousness or pro-black people. You would think that some of them were. But I mean, the way some of them were putting in the comments, that would be expected from someone at a club, or some of us that are just more hood than others. You would expect it to come out of that. You wouldn't expect that to be with a group of so-called people that's for the betterment of the community. Now, would you? I mean, I wouldn't think so. But at the same time, you had some people that just wanted Sin to just go off on Alicia, and Alicia to go off on Sin, and wanted them to just go back and forth with one another. And that's one of the reasons why we're divided as a people. It's like we've been so divided and conquered. We've been so pitted against each other, is that we almost expect drama. It's like drama is what sells. I mean, why do you think there's so many hip-hop beefs, so many different factions within the black community? People, and even within the conscious community, there's so many different factions within the conscious community because folks don't agree. And I'm not saying, once again, I'll repeat myself, we don't have to always agree on everything. We don't. But if we could come together for one common goal, for one common purpose, and agree with maybe some things, I think we would be better off. I mean, everyone's not going to always agree with me. I don't always agree with it's a lot of YouTubers that I support, and I don't always agree with them 100%. But I'm not going to sit up there and want to go in on them. I'm not going to go back. I don't want them to do the same to me. Look, we already deal with enough trolls as it is. I mean, dealing with white supremacy, that in itself is a handful. We don't need to go in on each other. That's something we're trying to stop. It's already enough of that. I mean, Willie Lynch has done a number on our people. And we need to be trying to walk away from that. We need to be trying to break that spirit off of our people and not necessarily be perpetuating and encouraging it. So that's just what I wanted to say. For the most part, though, the chat was nice. It was peaceful. You know, it was a lot of questions that were answered, a lot of things. I mean, there's people that said some things in there when he got to, what do you think about, when he asked the question, what do you think about the black church? You know, some people said some things that I didn't necessarily agree with that when he responded, that I read in the comments, but I'm not going to go in on them. That's just how they feel. I mean, we have to learn to come together as a people in spite of our differences, in spite of how we may feel about certain things, because the one common goal that we should have is the upliftment and the betterment of the black community. That's what we should be working for. That's what we should be striving for. Now, I know someone's going to probably be like, Aaron, what are you talking about? You know what? I'm just weighing in on something and just giving some advice. I'm not some kind of counselor. I'm not a doctor. Y'all, I'm just a young black man that wants to see his people do better and his community come together. That's all. I mean, and yeah, this is something that I do that a lot of people don't. I do the church thing. I read the Bible. I do all that. But I'm not going to go off on someone because they don't. How would I look doing that? So I just want to just voice how I feel about that. And, you know, it's part of that old divide and conquer mentality that is still very prevalent with our people. I mean, we have some issues that we need to work out. Whether it's light skin or dark skin, whether it's male or female, yes, the gender war within our community is still pretty big. Whether it's natural hair versus weave and make, you know, I could go down the list, but I'm not going to. I'm sure you can figure out what I'm talking about. But I'm just wanting to just put that on everyone's mind that if we're going to survive as a community if we're going to make it as a people, we have to come face to face with these issues within our community. We have to address the elephant in the room within our own community. So I just wanted to say that. So anyway, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. Hit the bell icon to be notified. And yeah, let's just make an effort to move forward and do better and to uplift one another. So yeah, and support Aaron Aid. Support me at paypal.me/TheRealAaronCollins. Any donation will do. I certainly would appreciate it. We need to support each other financially as well. And I'm not gonna even sugarcoat that. We need finances, family. We need finances. Okay. So yeah, I'm not griping. I'm not ranting. I love us. I really do. I love us so much, and I just want us to do better. So once again, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And remember, God loves you. I love you. Let's do life.